You already know the drill. You already know the drill. Good afternoon and welcome to Spotlight. The resumption of Spotlight. And trust me, whenever we resume in, we don't do things simple and normal. You gotta do the things and do it right. You know, you're resuming, you're about to kick off your brand new season of your flagship show. You gotta do it with people that make sense. You understand? You gotta do it with solid people. It's gotta be a solid body. And of course, we've got the perfect man on the inside. Benjai is no stranger to you. This man has been making timeless music from as far back as I can remember. Any Benja you pull anytime in any fete, it don't matter the age group, it go mash up the place. That's just what it is. It's just that. They handle two ways in it. You understand? This brother continues to make timeless music. Now we just giving you a sample so you understand. Some of them little younglings need to get a little schooling. So we're just giving you a little insight. So when you hear the name Benjai, this is the big songs that we're talking about that brother is responsible for over the years. You understand? But when you hear you come in now to 2025. The man just get like the man get vexed. The man said, you know what I feel? When I listen to Benjai's catalog for 2025, let me tell you what I feel. If like Benjai sit back, you watch what's going on, you see you and you say, but boy, say, boy, I trying to hang up my boots, but them fellas they're really, they're really showing me that that is what yes, but them fellas they're really showing me that that is what it is, you know. They said, no, boy, let me come back and, yeah, no, my work ain't finished yet. You understand? So the brother pick up the things and he step back into the ring and what a step back because he's got a wonderful catalog thus far, adding to the fabric of the Trinidad's Carnival product for this year, 2025. We are about to sample a few of them as well. We're excited about it, but hold on there before we go there. Before we go there, though. Before we go there. But they put she out. When we talk about hits and we talk about timeless music and contribution to the art form, that's your brother right there. To the side, 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 side. Man behind. Behind. The brother is already there. We're just getting, we just are setting the place before we bring him on screen. He's already in the house, definitely. We're just building the vibe, building the energy, and setting the atmosphere right. This is an icon right there. Best believe it. Before we pull up Benjai on screen and before we go into the 2025 catalog, there's one of my personal favorite that every time I decide to play a Benjai song, I find myself pulling that one day. Don't judge me. You know what the new trend is, right? We listen, we look, but we don't judge. Don't judge me. Don't judge me when you hear the song I always pull whenever I pull for a Benjai. The first one I don't pull it because after you pull one, you must pull the rest. You can't just play a one Benjai. Benjai is something about them fellas in the industry that with the name starting B. Buju, Beres, Bounty, you can't pull one of them. Benjai, you can't just put one. You had to pull about 5. You understand the catalog far and wide. That's the protocol, eh? If you're a radio person, you must know that it's the protocol. You can't pull one of the B fellas. Once you pull a B fella, you must pull about 5. You ready with me? Ready for a song? Yeah, all right, pull on that one there. Give them a tone. I say we listen, we look, but we don't judge. This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite right here. But you already know that. Hi! Everywhere I go, she does stick up on me. Everywhere I go, she does stick up on me. She does stick up on me. Oh. I say we listen, but we don't judge. Let me bring up Jill. Jill has been waiting there on the outside. Let me bring him up to the screen right now. We added him to the screen right now. What you saying? Oh, gosh.
Swanky. God bless.
How are you?
I'm blessed. I am blessed.
I have you.
Happy New Year to the whole St. Lucia massive.
You don't know.
You don't know. You know it's love overflow.
I know that. You're a Caribbean icon, you know. You think it's just so. But you no matter what happens from here on out. Your name is etched in history, in the future, in everything. Everything, your name, your contribution etched in it. So you don't have no way for you to go or disappear from. You have to be part of the mix. But it's happy times to have you here.
Yes.
We've been trying to make that link up for quite some time now.
Yes.
You were taking a damn break. I don't know what was going on with you. I ain't trying to mind your business, but what was going on with you?
Well, no, just to balance everything, you know, we party, we tour, we serve as a singer, as an entertainer, you know, so you sort of find the balance time to focus on family and focus on self and keep yourself grounded because as you can see, how the industry going right now is the next generation of youths right now. So, you know, you don't want to get lost in trying to change yourself to be up with the time, but you want to be pure in this new era to be an example for them. So, you know, there's a lot of things I wanted to change in myself, and I'll tell everybody the world is perfect. So, you know, if there's anything I was to change with myself. So, anything I wanted to tweak in myself and correct, and it took me 10 years to get certain thing correct within self. You know, best feeling.
Absolutely. Well, I know you're a man that is very deep. You're not a man. You're not a surface man. You're not a dermal man. You're a man that goes deep.
We only surface dwellers when it comes to the earth.
That is it. So I understand perfectly well why that was necessary for you as a contributor, because you're not one of the person that just feel, well, this thing is just a hype thing and a thing. You really take this thing serious and you really believe in the purpose.
It's a bloodline thing for me, you know. My uncle Trinidad Rio, you know, I'm a cousin in a major superstar in England called General Levy, you know, so my whole family is all about that, you know. But when I realized, you know, the stardom as being Benjai in the soca industry was taking me a lot of places, yeah, but the price was kind of high, you know, because I have two beautiful children. You know, I mean, I never really get to see them grow up because I was so always on a plane, always toying, you know, I mean, from 2002 straight up to 2015, it was pace for me, you know what I mean? So, you know, they say a divine intervention happened. I got to a moment where something happened, an error happened, which I lost all my US documents, you know, was taken from me before error. And it took me 10 years to rectify that, but that 10 years was wonderful because within that 10 years I used that time to more focus on family and the lost time that I had before. You know, I'm a grandson now. You know, it was uplifting, it was educational, and it was strengthening.
Absolutely. Well, 10 years, and you are definitely back. Them fellas don't want no war with you. You're back, and you're back indeed. You got some catalog of music you started throw out there for the 2025 season, and them things
Yep.
grounded. I see Tony back on track with you. You got
Yes,
your
yes,
team,
yes.
and obviously, from our standpoint, looking in, you look like you're ready, like you said, to really come back into this thing and give
Yeah.
the rest of you, because you didn't done yet. It wasn't done yet.
Yeah. No, I tell them half and a half is a whole. I say, it's just half, what they get from Jai was just the first half, the balance. But I was to regroup myself, So that's why I tell them a half and a half is a whole. Tell them boys to them roll. Cap at me in no hole. I'm more precious than gold. My story is still to unfold. I come back for the soul. Half and a half is a whole. You understand? It's just I trying to, I try to the younger artists and them who look up to me, and plenty of the young artists come and say, "Chai, but your catalog." I tell them, you know what? They say, "But how we can get hits like you?" I say, "But just be in the know, be in the know, be in the moment. Love your life, love what you do. You know what I mean, and show respect, and just go forth and do it."
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's talk about this year. So far, how many songs have you already put out for the season? What has been the
Well,
response?
this season I choose to work with a guy called Gus Bus, from Virgin Islands, big up to Gus Bus, he does a lot of work with Bungie, Lyrical, a lot of these artists, and he works with. So, after the 10-year rest period, to come back on the scene, I wanted to come back on that bang, so I wanted to come back with somebody who trending, who in the know with the music. I was listening to everything, I got a rhythm was presented to me, and the producer was Gus Bus. We made a phone call, we started singing. So after we had that conversation, I started some projects with him. And so this season, I'm coming out with I dropped 4 tracks from us, from Gus Bus, I should say. And Red Producer was digging around, like, Jai, we are this, I was like, you know what? Let me go up the islands, let me share the thing, we can't always, we are like, the sound, the SOUND, different to the SONG. But to make it SOUND, the SOUND is most important for SONG. You know what I mean? So that was just me, just spending love and working, and trust me, the man on point, girl, the music on point. Big up to Virgin Islands, big up to the whole Caribbean, I should say, because really and truly I want us to explore up the islands, these other producers, these new songs, these new tones, girl.
I know.
These producers and them come. I rest for 10 years and I hearing these new things right now. I'm like, yo, already.
I like the excitement, but I understand exactly where you're coming from, because when we think about you, your capabilities, your own style, when you merge that with them new song, you see what we get? You see the kind of thing we working with? You see the kind of thing we working with? There's problems. There's a lot of problems. I'm glad to see the excitement. I'm excited to see the excitement of you coming back. The season is on, of course. And I know you're a musician, so but we can't move past the season, because it's a part of the culture, it's a part of the thing for as long as you can remember. So the season is on right now. Trinidad is where the buzz is at. Trinidad has, let me say that though, including yourself. It's like last year, them fellas, something was going on with them fellas. I don't know. They missed the mark last year. But it's like, you come back with a vengeance in 2025, boy. Look good music, right?
Watch me, I ain't gonna lie. Last year, everybody was still. You remember the pandemic shake up everybody, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So people coming back in piece by piece. Last year, we had a lot of beautiful music from Michael Teja. A lot of the young artists too, these females, Nyla, the Patrice, which is, Patrice is my little cousin, right? On my father's side. So, the music was wonderful, superb. So when I hear the music last year, I say, you know what? I like how the angle is going. It just, the only thing missing is me. So I said, let me jump in the sauce. Like I like salt. I want to season up the pot a little bit. You know what I mean?
That's good stuff. That is good energy. Right. What is the atmosphere on the ground in Trinidad like now? A lot of shows and things are happening. Before your twist and your turn, Carnival is going to be here. What is the atmosphere on the ground like?
Well, the atmosphere in Trinidad is wonderful. Trinidad always have an atmosphere for party, like it or not. No matter the state of the country, no matter what's going on, the people always shows up. On next week Friday, which is the 24th of January, we are doing a Benjai unplug, but doing it my style. Everybody who's doing unplug is want to come with guitar and come slow and thing. I am doing Benjai unplug, meaning that the first 10 songs will be songs that people don't hear on the radio at all. People, You know what I mean? And the place I choose, which is Cafe Blue, is a more mature kind of venue where the people normally come there like a lunch kind of finish. So trying to set that kind of vibes. You know what? Yeah, the soca music is the party and everything on the road and stuff, but it have music where we can sit down and enjoy to showcase yourself. It have different type of music. It have elevator music. It have the music where you can stand up and with a significant other sip of wine, a wine and cheese. Then road music is one. Then it have Juve, you know. So a lot of these artists I realize in the Caribbean so talented besides doing soca or reggae or whatever genre from the indigenous area. I find a lot of the artists them talented and just hold back their talent. You know what I mean? So I want to use my little spotlight instead of doing unplug to say I go and slow down the same songs where you know. I sing it slow, sing it acoustic. I ain't gonna do that. Doing songs like Drive, Microphone, Love Shizuka, and these four songs, these four songs and things too, to get people be aware that listen, we as entertainers, yes, we sing soca, but we do a lot more, and talent is talent, and we just let the talent show.
Right. Now, since your hibernation, I call it that for want of a better term, they have been, well, the soca monarch has been discontinued. What's your thought on that? How do you feel about that?
I've been saying that over 2 years now. 2 years now, I'm telling them, this is something why I noticed from since before. We have to remember that all soca artists, when we tour the Caribbean or we tour the world, I should say not the Caribbean, like we say we tour out of China, we go to the US and we go to UK and we go Canada and we go Europe, right? We don't work for no government, we work for other West Indian people who form the committees, right? So we need to understand that really and truly, if we really want this thing to go further, the world not going to change, the world is perfect, we need to change ourselves. The industry, so having competition like Soca Monarch and these competitions, it suppresses knowledge and when you want to rise a form, meaning that I will be in a competition and the person who, let me say I don't make it in the finals, let me say I reach semi-finals and I make it to the finals. And we don't know if the next year or next 3-4 years, if I may have the song to change the whole industry, to change the world, we don't know. But competition suppress me so much, I might make the finals, I might say, you know what, me going back in that again. So much people get their spirit broken because of competition. And then when I watch the whole scene, I realize the soca monarch and all these things. When I watch the judges, half of them, I want to walk up and ask them, yo, what song you sing? What song you sing? What song you sing? Because you're putting people who can't even sing a song to judge. Then nepotism go step in, and then fraud go step in. All these things is what suppress the knowledge in our competition. And we're talking about when we want to grow our art form. So when I watch hip hop and I watch dancehall, I don't see no hip hop monarch. I don't see no R&B monarch. You understand? So dancehall do Sting and Sunsplash and them things to showcase the other artists who sing into it. So I realized that I see Marshall come online and talk something, but I've been talking that 2 years. As a matter of fact, before that, I've been telling them free it up when Mr. Killer they win the Soca Monarch outright. The public, everybody say outright, but you still give Marshall because Marshall is the name. And then next year he win it outright again and they give Bunche because, so these are the things that suppress it. You know what I mean? And the people, what going on, the people is the voice of the people, the voice of God. The public was seeing it and I was hearing the public. It wasn't that Benjai was talking and just coming on the phone and throwing a tantrum like the Trinidad Killer. We had no time for that. You know what I mean? We didn't with facts, you know what I mean? And the public was saying raw and I realized, I say, yo, why the powers to be never put something in place to include the Caribbean? They always try to make it look like so. I say, see this competition thing? This is going to divide. Right. Because Caribbean is when a person jump on a plane and them see the West Indies, the Caribbean, we supposed to be sending the energy to the world. Listen, just choose an island.
Yeah. Just
choose the island and come down. It have one with 365 beaches. It have one where it's bourgeois. It have one where you can get oil and blah, blah. It have one where you get fish. It have every tourist already know where they want to go to get the experience they want to get. Trinidad has been branded as a carnival thing. Yes, let we stick to the carnival. Carnival is not competition. Carnival is carnival. And we have to stick to the tradition. This business, our ancestors wasn't changed and thing. Carnival was supposed to really be an emancipating time,
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the old mass and the dirty mass, all these things. If we revisit, go back in the past and realize where the masquerade come from, where all these things come from, then we go realize that Soca Monarch have no place there. These competitions have no place there. Somebody in the Ivory Tower, I should say, right, that find a way to make money on it. So when it comes, Yes, so by the stopping of Soca Monarch in Trinidad and Tobago, I think is the best thing because in Trinidad, it was causing, I find, was a friction amongst artists. Up the islands, I don't mind. I go Grenada, I watch Soca Monarch in Grenada, and all artists doesn't want to admit this, but the truth of the fact is this. You go Grenada, Soca Monarch, you go St. Vincent, Soca Monarch, everybody will say one thing, boy, and it's feel the ground shaking. The people enjoying themselves, feel the ground shaking, people still having fun. You see the day that they reach the nepotism and corruption, that when you have to end the competition because corruption, them things spoil it.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree. So I totally agree.
Yeah. So I think we outgrow Trinidad and Tobago has outgrown Soca Monarch. We have reached the level right now where we have a lot of artists to showcase. What I think we should do is reopen the raga zone because a lot of the zest and the music right now is of that raga vibes now. If they reopen that vibes, then they could pull back a lot of youths from the raga into more bringing the raga in the soca and bring back the raga soca. If you can remember, it had that.
Of course,
right?
I remember raga soca.
Because they stopped the raga. Now, we listen to the funny thing about it. They stopped the raga soca, which was a competition too. They stopped that to push the soca monarch. But now all the youths and them now singing Trinidad and Zest. So that means what they were supposed to focus on was supposed to be the raga soca. Then all the youths and them who singing Trinidad now would have been singing raga.
Absolute. You're right. Yeah, the energy would have been diverted there. The season, what do you plan? What's your hopes and aspirations coming out of the season, and then what happens beyond? What's immediately after?
The season is wonderful, you know. I mean, the season brings what it needs to bring. We are where we need to be. I am here where I need to be, and I am here to experience my experience and rule my experience. So this season is going to be a wonderful season. I don't feel it already. The fans come up to me. I realize what I need to do. I realize everybody had a space. This season is wonderful. I just want to rule my space. You know what I mean? And this, you know, as I say, a lot of music out there, a lot of artists, or a lot of music that didn't get ready to showcase the music. So I hope everybody get the opportunity to showcase because although it have a lot of parties, I realize there's a certain trend right now where you go see the same 4 names or the same 5 names of the cast, right? My friends is my fans, and my fans is tourists also. Yeah. So I know, and the fans is for me the voice of the people is the voice of God, which is my fans.
Absolutely.
Which is the people. So when the people say, boy, I went this party and I hear this one, she again, he again. So what about, and then after when you really go a party, you know, what these artists perform, and they will perform like songs for like 3 years ago, and I was like, yo, so you know you have big hits 5 years, what about the old songs of the tourists who coming in, them not prone to know the new songs, you know what I mean? Them will still be like 2 years, 3 years lagging, holding on to the nostalgia, the last carnival that was here. Or whatever. We need to remember them. We need to remember that this is not about we coming out in fancy outfits and half breasts outside or whatever sexiness people want to be in. It's not about that. It's about entertainers. We entertaining them who come to see us. So sometimes we may need to remember we need to come out with ego. You know what I mean? So that's my whole vibes this year. My whole vibes this year is to come in the carnival to remind the fans of them that I am still here. You know, the catalog is still here, bring them down on nostalgia road. You know, everybody can, you know what I mean? And enjoy yourself and show love to each other and enjoy yourself during the carnival season at the same time.
I like it. Absolutely. Somebody's got to do it. Benjai, how can we continue to follow everything? Benjai?
I just recently did over my YouTube page. I tell everybody, listen, you know, everybody is saying, you know, this is my handlers, there's my handlers, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. So all my fans out there, just pull up Benjai, right? Anything I say Benjai, follow. YouTube, Instagram, right? Anything, just follow. You don't want to directly people them to control. Like, it's not about control. Just love yourself. You know, everything is on YouTube. Any Benjai I want to listen to, any old, new, anything, every artist, you know what I mean? Everybody is out there. You know what I mean? We keep isolating ourselves like if we highly favored. Everybody have to get the melanin from the sun. Everybody have to get wet from the rain. We are all highly favored. We are all blessed.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Absolutely. So we can all pick up your phone and go on YouTube, and we can all pick up your phone and go on Facebook, yes, Instagram and TikTok. Yeah.
Absolutely. That is that. Yeah, you are amazing, and it's great to have you back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Some greatness. So we go do that again, but all the best.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been down in Lucia, so you know. After we get to my cousin, I feel this time I show my face down in Lucia again, you know.
that's fine.
For sure,
I
for
see
sure.
why not. I see why not.
Yeah. Well,
I
I'm
see
waiting
why
for the
not.
trio dance. I'm waiting for the Choli party. I'm waiting for you and the DJ for the
We're doing
Choli
it.
party.
Go hot up with Tony. You're there, Tony. You had a fun
Yeah.
that though, but we gonna do it.
For sure.
Tony, you gonna have
God
to be the
bless.
fun for that. We're looking for a fun but we're doing it. Yeah, if you're let's see, yes,
Don't worry.
we're
We
doing
come
it.
in, we come in.
Tony, right beside the
We
table,
doing backyard jam too, girl. Watch me. We doing backyard style. You see
Why
this
not?
thing funding and them thing? Funding and thing, girl. All you need is a backyard.
All right. Well, once you're up
A
for
nice
that, we
sound
good.
system,
You're
right?
up for that?
And let me get it. Let me bring it back from roots.
Okay, so
From
yeah,
roots.
we're doing that. Say less.
Yeah.
We having one
God
on
bless.
before we wrap up 2025. Love you loads. All the best.
God
And
bless.
of course, you know
God
already.
bless.
God bless all the time.
God
There
bless.
we go on this one day. A half and a half is a whole. You can't do it any better than that. Imagine upon the computer for my mic. So I think it's yeah. That doesn't make cue that I should be out of here now. I've been around from 6 this morning, and I'll be back again tomorrow morning from 6. But you know what? You're in capable hands because you see my DJ here, my DJ loud, and he turn up and man, the brother taking his place in this industry now. So let's give him the love and support. We know you have the music thing locked, so you're gonna run the mic, give him the support there, and that is it. We got a half hour now coming up with the compliments of Legacy, Alison Hines. Rupi, they're gonna be coming over for Legacy on the 8th of February. Yeah, that's just now. They're gonna be on the inside of the pavilion, and that thing they turn up. What that car's loud, man. When was the last time you see Rupi and Alison Hines? Them have catalog. Imagine, no, man, that would have been an overload. If you throw a Benjai in that, no, that would have been overload. No. We are ready yet. We would not have been ready. You understand? So it stands at Rupi and Alison Hines. Sly is going to be there. Alpha is going to be there. Robbie is going to be there. Ashanti is going to be there. Papa Veda going to be there. So you know how the thing's set up. Limited early bird tickets at only $100, and then after that it goes up. So you don't want to make no joke with that. You can get tickets from Steve Barbershop. You can also get tickets from the cell. All right, go up your tickets, and we go see you. That's him. I'm out. What on my nose? I'm out. I'm out. What on my nose?